Now, I did want to ask you about Irish, speaking Irish. When you and your brothers and your sisters were growing up here, you all spoke Irish to each other.
Yes, we had spoke Irish.
When did you start speaking English? Was it in school?
In school, yeah. When we started to read the English books.
When we started to read the English book, yes.
Yeah,
That's the time we started our school.
when we started school. That it would be 6 years. We were 6 years when we went to school.
Mm-hmm. And there was no, if you were born in 1913, there was no radio in your house, so you didn't,
Oh, damn.
you didn't hear English much, right? Just in school?
In school,
No.
so
Did anyone around here speak English much? Did you get a chance to hear English at all when you were young children, except in
No.
school?
Eh?
Only in school.
Only school.
Yeah.
I suppose the priest would. The doctor would always have English. If the doctors came round to you, it's all English they would speak.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
And the priest.
so of them they have Irish too. The doctor, they should have English and Irish.
Well, they didn't know. So we heard plenty of English before we went to school by that way, you know. The doctors maybe coming to the house and things like that. And
And the
maybe
priest.
people with English. And you know, pension officers, things like people like that.
Can you hear different kinds of Irish from if you went to County Tyrone, County Mayo, maybe north up in northern Ulster towards Belfast, do they speak a different kind of Irish? Can you hear an accent? Can you hear someone talking Irish and say, "Oh, you're from Wexford"? Or can you tell a different accent in Irish?
Both of them be.
Yes, you can, sure. You can.
What? There's great Irish down back from Dunlow. What do you Dunfanny and
Good over.
Great Oar. That's great Irish. Thou good Irish.
Good Irish.
Aye. What the hell? What we have just we was good Irish.
Mm-hmm.
We just our Irish just weird. But
Well,
they have a different snag on the way they talk it.
A snagular? Yeah.
accent that made.
I like snagular.
There are different accents. Different snag as it is.
Is there a difference in Glentees, or do you speak Glentees the same Irish as in Glentees?
Oh well, yes, the St. Mary's.
We speak, the Irish we speak, we have the same accent as them, you know.
Way back here, the Crows, thou great Irish, thou good Irish. Oh, the same Irish that we have.
And where?
And the Crows, out in the Crows.
Mm-hmm. How do you spell that, James? I don't understand that town. How do you spell that? Necros?
Oh, well, what that?
C-R-O-U-G-H, Crows. G-R-O-U-G-H-S, Crows.
Yeah.
Oh, I need my map. And we see the Irish names of the towns and the English names of the towns, and some look very similar.
Aye.
Glentees in English looks like how you say it? Do you say it in Irish?
Reality. Reality.
And it looks the same. It looks very similar.
Yeah.
It's written out. Yeah. Ardara.
Ardara.
Yeah, yeah.
Boil the Finja. That's Fintown.
Fintown, because of the fin, yeah.
Boil the Finja.
Boil the Fenya?
Boil.
Boile?
Boil, that's Soundland.
Okay.
Boil the Finja.
Boil the Fenya.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Fintown.
Fintown. That's Fintown.
Fin is Fin. Fin. That's a river. Fin. The river Fin.
And we saw the, let me check the tape. We saw the train, and they fixed the train on Loch Finn.
Why?
The last time you were here,
Yeah, I think they just started it. They said it's running again.
yes, that's
Um, what is that train for? Is it for passengers or for cargo?
I know it's
right.
from money making.
Tourists.
Just for tourists?
For tourists.
Just for seeing?
Yeah, seeing the lake and
Yes, for tourists.
the
It is.
country.
Okay.
See the big hills, Skeg and Achla.
Well, let me see. I'm still interested in your family and what you did growing up. Michael Garvin told me that you, James, that you like to fish.
Yes.
Where would you fish around?
Well, fish down in the river.
The river that runs down here. Oh, the river that runs at the foot of Drumnaha.
Yes.
Right. And what kind of fish would you catch?
Oh, brown trout and you would get white trout in the summertime.
Oh, wonderful.
Aye, they would come from the sea. They were very good. They would be far, they were they were better than the salmon. They weren't as strong.
Mm-hmm.
The white trout. They were far better. They weren't as strong as the salmon. But just the fish just it was like the salmon, just red.
You liked it much better than the salmon, the white trout?
I like the white trout.
Yeah, the white trout, yeah.
Better than salmon.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
salmon are strong.
You
Right?
mean a strong a fighter or a strong taste?
Well, you couldn't eat as much, too much of the salmon. It would fill you up. Is that how you would spend your days when you weren't working, when you didn't have to work around the farm? But it was a good day if there were fruit in the river. You would start to fish.
What else would you do on a good day? If your chores were done, if your work was done, and it was a long day and you had a lot of sun, what else would you like to do?
I suppose you would relax.
Here?
I suppose you would take a rest.
Here or out in the field?
Well, if a day was good, you could take it outside, or if it was a bad day, you take it inside to your rest.
How about you, Mitch? If your work was done and you weren't knitting and
Yes.
you had a nice long day,
Yes, yeah, maybe. I don't know what we used to do, but
Unless you went to bed and have a nap.
when the young days there were no word of naps.
No,
Young days.
why don't you there no what about naps?
As our parents used to take the naps then.
Aye. My father and mother were so they used to take they used to go to bed after dinner for a while.
mm-hmm.
They called they would take a nap.
And we used to go out playing, and I don't know, I forget what we used to do, to tell the truth.